Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm your host for the day, Hiba Samad. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 21st. If you're new to our show, welcome to COVID-19 Today, where we bring you live daily updates on how this global pandemic is impacting our city, our residents, and our businesses here in Torrance. I invite you to email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Tell us how you or someone you know is demonstrating how Torrance cares. The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County comes to a total of 15,140, and the new confirmed number of deaths totaling 663. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases comes to 217, with no reported deaths. County officials say the significantly high number of cases reported in the last 24 hours are due to a backlogging issue. As Californians have stayed at home this past month now, signs are showing that air quality is drastically improving as a result. The global coronavirus pandemic has inadvertently achieved what state officials have tried to do over decades. The Federal Environmental Protection Agency confirmed seeing a significant reduction in air pollution. And with any leisure travel plans on hold, airplanes, cars, and anything that emits gas at a standstill, in the past month alone, LA experienced the longest stretch of good air since the 1980s. Compared to a year ago, the volume of traffic has decreased by nearly 50% with safer at home orders in effect. But officials caution that any environmental benefit is likely to be temporary. They expect pollution levels to ramp back up to normal once isolation orders are lifted and people return to work. With children now learning from home, Governor Gavin Newsom announced the state would provide additional support to students to ensure they have the proper tools to successfully finish out the school year through distance learning. The state is partnering with Google, who will provide 100,000 free points of access to improve Wi-Fi and broadband capacity across California, and more than 70,000 students will receive laptops, Chromebooks, or tablets so that students who don't have a device at home can continue receiving classroom lessons remotely. Newsom's wife, Jennifer Newsom, along with State Superintendent of Public Instruction Tony Thurmond and State Board of Education President Linda Darling-Hammond, spearheaded an effort to request funding and devices from companies, business leaders, and philanthropists around the state. Newsom said a recent survey found that 50% of low-income families in California are worried about distance learning because they don't have personal devices at home. Companies like Amazon, Apple, T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon have already begun donating either devices or services, totaling nearly 20 companies, businesses, and philanthropists on the list of givers. The state's Public Utilities Commission and the Department of Education are also partnering to distribute $30 million to support connectivity. Torrance City Council members will meet again for a virtual meeting beginning at 7 p.m. tonight. In their continued practice of social distancing, Torrance Mayor, along with council members, will join the video conference call to discuss city business. On the agenda includes discussion of the city's current budget plans through the end of June, along with phases for rebalancing the budget for the next fiscal year. The city manager will also share plans to establish a business assistance program to help local companies manage during layoffs, revenue loss, economic hardship, and also ways to assist in the recovery of post-COVID-19. You can join in on the conversation tonight on any of the items on the agenda. Callers will have a few minutes to dial in and make a comment. That number is 310-618-2404. A popular burger chain is traveling from hospital to hospital across Southern California to make sure thousands of medical heroes are fed during their busy day. Los Angeles-based burger chain FATBURGER flipped fresh burgers on site today at Provinceville Company of Mary Medical Center in Torrance, serving nearly 500 meals. It's part of a larger effort to donate at least 10,000 meals to hospital workers throughout the month, and they're doing it with their FATBURGER truck. Officials say it's a heartfelt gesture of thanks to the healthcare heroes battling on the front lines against COVID-19. The FATBURGER truck will be back in Torrance on Thursday and will serve the staff at Cedars-Sinai Medical Group located on 190th Street. The truck will only be serving hospital workers and unfortunately will not be open to the general public. It's Takeout Tuesday, and here in Torrance, we have a list of businesses that are still operating. Restaurants like Local Kitchen, Red Car Brewery, Restoration Kitchen, BJ's Burger City Grill, Chicken Dijon, Black Bear Diner are among the more than 100 restaurants listed on the city's temporary website designed to house all things COVID-19 related. Go to cityoftorranceca.com and search restaurants. There you'll find a list in alphabetical order of all the participating restaurants and phone numbers. You'll even find that some restaurants have adapted their services to provide some basic grocery essentials like bread, milk, and eggs. You can find that on the list of restaurants as well. The Torrance Farmers Market at Wilson Park opened today to local shoppers looking to get their fresh produce and get some fresh air. Shoppers and vendors all wore face coverings as the new mandate went into effect a week ago. A few shoppers who forgot to bring theirs were supplied with some extra face masks that staff had on hand. The city is working to provide a curbside pickup service for seniors as well as those with limited mobility. As soon as that becomes available, we'll be sure to let you know. In case you missed the market today, don't worry, they'll be back on Saturday from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. Now, this week marks National Volunteer Week, and at Torrance Memorial Medical Center, they're recognizing their heroes and blue jackets. The hospital is showing their gratitude of their many volunteers who, without their service and dedication, the hospital would not be able to thrive. From their four-legged friends to all of their human volunteers, each and every one of them are loved and appreciated. The Torrance Women's Club, a historic women's-only philanthropic group located in downtown Torrance, is, of course, doing their part to help during this health crisis. Through their Helping Hands program, Hildegard Graber, who's the chair of the program and fellow Torrance Women's Club member, began sewing fabric face coverings and delivering them to the USO at LAX. From there, they realized there was a bigger need for them and made additional deliveries to the Mercy ship at the Port of LA for ground crews, then the Fisher House at the VA hospital in Long Beach. Then even dropped off nearly 24 face coverings to the Torrance Main Library as well as to Kaiser and St. Peter's Church and the Torrance Volunteer Center so that they can include masks in their Food for Kids packages. To date, they've sewed more than 400 masks and are continuing to sew. More and more businesses are beginning to light up their businesses in blue and or purple to show their support of first responders as well as the hospitality industry, which has been one of the hardest hit since the beginning of this pandemic. Here in Torrance, you'll find California Bank and Trust, DoubleTree by Hilton, Torrance Marriott, Miyako Hybrid Hotel, American Honda Motor Company, the Torrance Historical Society, and all of the 6 fire stations, City Hall, and soon the Torrance Police Station. If your business or a neighborhood is lighting up in blue or purple, send us a picture and we'll be sure to share it on the show. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. The city's Community Services Department's Home Improvement Program, or also known as HIP, which offers free assistance to disabled individuals and senior citizens in Torrance, continue their efforts. Here are 2 of our HIP employees. That's Sean holding the sign and Andres in the front as they helped one local senior by installing railings so they could get into their home safely. Some of the services through HIP include upgrading homes to accommodate a disability, light plumbing, painting, and minor repairs. Great job, Sean and Andres, and for assisting our seniors and showing how Torrance cares. During these uncertain times where first responders and those on the front lines of COVID-19 are faced with trauma, health risks, and difficult situations daily, they're reminded to check in on their mental health like they would on their physical health. Several websites online are offering mental health support with free services connecting people to mental health professionals. Some are free while other programs offer low-cost online therapy sessions. From first responders to grocery store employees to anyone serving in the community during this pandemic, you're invited to check out what's available to you. Go to coronavirusonlinetherapy.org or truerevolution.com/COVID-19 response. The City of Torrance successfully kicked off its new Torrance Cares for Seniors program yesterday, offering free in-home COVID-19 testing to service to Torrance's most vulnerable and at risk. This program was designed to help seniors who can't get to a testing site a more convenient option. In just the first day alone, more than 100 calls came in requesting in-home test appointments. Now, only qualifying seniors who are experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 or have underlying chronic health problems will be visited by 2 trained Torrance fire personnel to administer the nasal swab test. Now, don't be alarmed when fire personnel arrive, as they will be in full personal protective gear. The test should take under 10 minutes and results should be available in 3 to 4 days following the test. Testing is limited to Torrance residents only who are 65 and older, and appointments are required. They can be made up to 3 days in advance. The phone lines are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Call 310-320-5918 or go online to the city's temporary website. That's cityoftorrance.ca.com/TC4seniors. Heading into the 4th week of Torrance Cares to Go continued offering the city's elderly and most at risk a much-needed service. 36 pre-packaged bags were delivered today, bringing the total number to 1,060. Now that the city is able to fulfill the community's orders offering next-day delivery service, the program is open to city employees who are looking to purchase a bag of groceries and essential sanitary items. And thanks to generous donations from the community, the Cares to Go program has been able to subsidize 149 grocery packages to Torrance's low-income seniors. This was designed to serve the elderly and at-risk individuals who should not be out shopping during the health crisis. Now, to qualify for the Torrance Cares to Go program, you must be 60 years or older, or have a disability, or have underlying health conditions. There are about 18 items in each package, including fresh foods, as well as essential sanitary items. To sign up, go to cityoftorrance.ca.com/TC2Go. You can also call 310-618-6339 Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. And at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family, friends, and local businesses are all surviving this health crisis. Whether it's something fun to pass the time with, or something special you're doing in the community, or something cool you saw, please tell us all about it. Today, we wanted to share a story from the Old Torrance Neighborhood Association of how they've received hundreds in donations to ensure children in the Torrance Unified School District are not going hungry. OTNA partnered with the South Bay Children's Health Center and families in the district that are in need so that no child has to go to bed hungry. To those anonymous donors, what a wonderful gesture to show how Torrance cares. We love hearing these great stories and seeing videos and photos being sent to us. Please keep them coming so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov if you have questions or just want to share. And stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/Torrance alerts and like us on Facebook. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. as Jin Chun brings you the latest COVID-19 updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.